What's up, everyone? It's Electron Bandit, the official Black District Conco Crystal Super Dope show for Electron. That's the podcast. I gotta practice that though. If you like the content, let me know in the comments. Also, sub if you don't. Tell your friends, be like, yo, there's this idiot online. Just hit the button. Anyway, today we're talking about your boy. He's right here, you see him? Your savior is here. So, I've always said about Jimothy Ryan. I just knocked my computer in the knee. Ouch. I always said about Jimothy Ryan, I don't know. There's something about that dude. There's something, when you meet somebody and it's like, I don't like that guy. Or I don't like that lady. Or I don't like that old man. Or I don't like that little girl. Even children are not immune to this. I don't know what I want to call it yet, but I'm just saying, this is a human condition, not particularly, this type of person, this type of sex, blah, blah. No, everybody can get this. The hubris, whatever you want to call it. But Jimothy, every time your boy Jimothy comes out, thinks he's gonna shine some light on PlayStation real quick, be like, hold up, let me get on the mic and bless the crowd. He says stuff like this. Actually, I don't have the quote, but he says, paraphrasing, before PlayStation, the Middle East didn't have video games. That's a paraphrase, but it's pretty close. But I mean, it's been a week of the Middle East and didn't know we had video games. We pirated the PlayStation because you didn't sell it over here. Is that what you meant? You didn't sell it over here? Because we were playing PlayStation. Sorry to let you know, Jim. I'm just saying. They blasted him. Hadn't heard nothing since. And Jim's quiet now. He just put it out there and he goes. Let me get on my boat. Let me read some books real quick. That's how he talks. He doesn't talk like that. I will say one thing. Jim Ryan has a very smooth British voice. I haven't been practicing it, so I'm not going to try it. But I think I need to get it. I think I need to practice that, get that down. At least have one in my pocket, you know what I mean? So I can pull out the Jim Ryan. Anyway, these are just two of the thousands of comments that people are saying from the Middle East. They were like, yeah, son, I had to, no. That's what Jim Ryan thinks of the Middle East. He's a gamer, like a desert with a destiny. That's pretty funny. And this one, Jim Ryan shows up in the Middle East with gaming for the first time, apparently. Your savior is here. Let me see if there's anything in the thread. Another narrative by Jimokio. Okay, you know what? I've seen the memes, seen the pictures, but I've never seen the name written out. Jimokio Ryan. That's pretty funny. You got me on that one. My mouth was open. That's pretty good. That's only one. That's funny. Yeah, this is one of the ones that I saw wrong, Jim. We in the Middle East have been playing video games since the 80s. We had Atari, NES, Sega, Genesis, and the rest of the gaming consoles. People saying people in the Middle East never had played video games before PlayStation shows how out of touch these people are with reality. Well, that's what he said. People in the Middle East never... Boy, people in the Middle East had never played video games before PlayStation. Is that what he actually said? That's what he said. Wow, okay, so I misquoted my paraphrasing. And I actually gave him more credit than he deserves. So let me take that back. There you go. Just reversed it. Yeah, this makes him look worse. He's the worst human being now. Just right now, just like click to the worst side. How you gonna say people had never played games before PlayStation in the Middle East? Now, is that just like a kind of a, I don't know. It's just like, yeah, those weren't games. That was just children's toys. Once the PlayStation, these are real games on the play. Is that what that is? Come on, son. No. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Okay, you should know this, Jimothy. Jimokio. I'm gonna keep calling you Jimothy because Jimokio is just ridiculous, and I don't know. But look, I'm just saying, your boy Jim, once again, put his foot in his mouth or whatever he did, and yeah. Hey, look, the internet will not let it slide. If you mess up, you slip a banana peel, somebody's gonna be there with a camera to catch you slipping, Jimothy, and that's what happened. MBG is he's a super pony. People are like, oh, I like him. No, he's trying to twist it. He's trying to twist that pony narrative in the wind. It's like, look, here's the bottom line. Jim Ryan wants the PlayStation games to be, to have more than 10 to 20 million. Because, like, he said it in his interview. It's like, oh, only 10 to 20 million hits. Only 10 to whatever. I mean, here's one of the quotes. I'd like to see the world where the games that we make at PlayStation can be enjoyed by many, many tens of millions, perhaps hundreds of millions of people. That's basically the gist of what he had kind of said. And with that, how do you do that? They already have 50 million PlayStations, which is PS4 and PS5 combined, right? And they can't get past 20 million. The Switch gets more than that. What does that mean? That means you're not making the games that people want to play. That's what that means. When Ratchet & Clank only sells 1.2 million out the gate, and you got 10 million chilling, something's wrong. So it's like, I mean, I thought this dude was a good businessman. I thought that's what everybody's saying. Oh, he's not a gamer, but he's a good businessman. Okay. So why isn't PlayStation games selling more? That's a good question. Okay. I understand why, like, Miles Morales is shorter and why all their games are going to be shorter, because business. They're gonna cut. Cost too much, so they gotta cut that. They gotta cut them. Those, I was gonna say salaries. They gotta cut the budgets for the games to get the price, where they need to be, so they can make more money. Not spend more money, make more money. But how do they make more money, spend less money, and still keep the same quality of game? Shorter games. Period. That's what's up. All right, so I'm giving y'all some knowledge, hopefully, and hopefully it's right. I'm just saying, look, games are going to be shorter. I'm not saying they're going to be 2-hour games. Let's not be ridiculous. But it's not going to be like a 25-hour God of War. It'll be like, 15. We could cut off 5-10 hours. If it's 15-hour God of War Ragnarok, that's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. It's probably better that way because you get a concise, juicy, yum story with no, oh man, remember that part when you're there and it's stupid and there's a tree? I hated that part. 10 hours of that, that's, you don't want that, right? You take out all the extra extraneous garbage and then boom, you got a nice, tight, super tight, dope game, 15 hours, $70. They're gonna charge 70. And, that's one thing. So shorter games, still, I would say still high quality, but shorter games, that's not gonna cut that. And how do they get past the 20 million barrier, the 10 to 20 million barrier? How do they do that? They started already. They hired Nixies, is that what they call, to make PC ports of their games. That's one arm of the Hydra, right? Okay, you got ports, you got PC ports, you got shorter games, yes. I said it at the podcast on Sunday that they're gonna do a Game Pass type of service. They said it. MBG said they're gonna do a cloud streaming service. I guess they're using Azure because they made a deal with Microsoft, so that's weird. So the success of PlayStation hinges on the technology of their rival. That's one reason why Sony will never kind of get above like Microsoft. If Sony was making their own cloud infrastructure, boom, that's a whole different story. Then it's like, oh, they serious now. Then they can boom, boom, boom and get above them. But they're relying on other people's technology. They have to pay Microsoft. So they'll always be beholden to whatever the technology is on the Microsoft side. Also, Microsoft's, I would say, their infrastructure regarding that technology will probably be better than what Sony's gonna be getting. They're gonna get the not the leftovers, but you get what you get. But we got the cutting edge stuff because we make it. I mean, come on, son. You know, we gonna get the good slices, and you'll get the ones with the little bubbles and the cheese and stuff. You ever get a slice of pizza, New York pizza, right? And you're like, boom, I got a big, and there's a giant cheese bubble, and it's like, come on, son. I mean, it's not a cheese bubble. The crust goes up and through. But it's like, that's a waste of real estate. You know, I like all of my cheese. Hey. Anyway, I was about to jump into Chris Pratt being we're not talking about that. We're still talking about Jimothy, Jimokio, if you will. This guy, he's a pony, but he's sad right now. This was 3 days ago. It's over. PlayStation is dead. Jim Ryan is running the brand as we know it. Now, this I didn't know about this. I heard about this I think yesterday or whatever. PlayStation Studios appointed former Apple Arcade content boss Nicola Sebastiani to lead its new mobile push. Mobile push? What? Wait, are they making PlayStation mobile games? Is that what's up? Is that their solution? Is that part of the Hydra? All these things that they're doing, I don't know if they make sense. I don't know if they're gonna, like, they want people to play these beautiful giant games, right? So what that means is they're gonna have to do streaming like Game Pass, basically. That's the only way that they can do this. If they're gonna do a mobile push and do like a PlayStation mobile store, stream store, whatever you want to call it, and you can stream all the PlayStation 5 games on your phone. I mean, it's still streaming, so it's like, is it good? Not really. The problem with that is if you rely on that to push into a new kind of demographic or to broaden your audience, it's not gonna work because that is an inferior experience. The streaming on Game Pass is purely supplemental. It's like worst case scenario, I only got my phone, I just happen to have a controller. Even if you don't have a controller, you can still play. I got a controller, I got my phone, I can play if I really need to. You know what I mean? I mean, you can go without video games for a day or two, but what, you know, if you're in circumstances like, man, I gotta play some video games, let's go. You whip out your controller, boom, boom, phone, you're good to go, right? That's the last case. That's not my preferred way to play is on the phone streaming. No. We not there yet. It's getting there. We not there yet. So, I mean, how long is this going to take for Sony to kind of spin up? Years, probably, to anything that's substantial. I mean, they can always use the technology that they have. They have PS Now. They could swap, change that into something good. Or better, I would say. It's good now. It's not. Game Pass is mopping the floor with PS Now. So, and then I always get into the argument with Legend. Shout out to Legend. Aloha. That he keeps. I say PS Now versus Game Pass, but then he goes PS Plus, and I'm like, that's not what we're talking about because PS Plus is not PS Now, and PS Plus is not versus Game Pass because they're not the same. You know, PS Plus is versus Xbox Live. That's the analog. I mean, that's the comparison. And like I said, they need to Sony needs to combine PS Plus, PS Now, boom, call it PlayStation Play Games Time. I don't know what they're gonna call it. Doesn't matter. And that's it. They do that, and then, like I said in the Sunday show, if they do what Disney Plus is doing, basically say, yo, God of War 2 come out, right? Day and date? No, it's not gonna be date. So the day it comes out, you get a physical copy, you can buy the digital copy. 45 days later, it shows up on the new PlayStation streamy, whatever you call it, PlayStation Now, whatever. And that's it. 45, a month and a half, and then you put it on PlayStation Now, whatever. I bet you everybody would sub up. And I'm telling you, man, because right now, this whole thing that Sony's playing where they just quiet, they do, wait. They don't say nothing. Then they say something. And then it's like, what are you talking about? Really? People in the Middle East don't? Really? You know? And then the MBGs and all the ponies out there try to spin it and say, oh, look what's coming up, Sony, yay! And the LED is like, nah, I see the writing on the wall. Why does he sound like that? I don't know that person. Oh, man. And the thing, what I've been seeing is a lot of people are saying, oh, So Jim Ryan wants to do. Oh, that's low. Oh, you mean like what Xbox has been doing for the past 10 years? Oh, okay. Well, not 10 years. Let's say since 2013, so 7 years, 8 years. That's what 7. I'll give him 7 years. So that's, I mean, if you're like a hardcore, like super crazy fanatical Sony pony, which is like just irrationally thinking like, oh my gosh, the console is the only thing that's important. I don't care about PC, blah blah blah. You're lost. You have, your home is being, you're being gentrified out of your house, out of your neighborhood, because PlayStation is not the same house it's not the same neighborhood no more. It's not all about consoles, not all about console sales. It's all about how many people playing PlayStation games. Jimothy Ryan himself said it in an interview. Playing is black and white and blue and gray. He said it, and that's what's up. Now, I know he said things in the past that have been not exactly 100% truthful or accurate. So we can take this with an acre of salt or whatever. But I mean, come on, these are things we talk about because video games. I don't know. Hopefully they find love again. I don't know. But yeah, well, we'll see as the content flows, and let's see. Like, I mean, if I were to line up all the things that Jim Ryan says back to back to back, it would be a great book of stories. I guess, I don't know. Anyway, that's all I had today. Interesting. We'll see what's going on. PlayStation got some stuff coming up, but right now, this season 2021, it's really they could just chill in the cut for now, because Halo's gonna just, I'm not even a super Halo dude, but Halo's like Forza Horizon 5, man, that's my game though. I ain't gonna lie. I could have done a whole nother video about these ponies trying to downplay PlayStation. Wow. Forza Horizon 5, like, oh, downgrade, like Crab Gamer did. I'm like, what are you doing? It's like, that's not even. But look, ponies will be ponies, bots will be bots. We're all here to have fun, so let's have fun. Let's continue to have fun, and we can laugh about these things, and we can look at what a lot of these people are saying. Don't take it too seriously, because it's not. It's all fun and video games. Yay! That sounded weird. It sounded like I was a clown at a party or something. But am I the clown? Am I the clown? Okay, that's it. I got no more. Thank you for watching, hanging out with me. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Go watch my On You video. It's a music video I've done. I hadn't done another. The last one I did before that was like 7 years ago. That was me, but it wasn't me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I got one cooking in the cooker, so hopefully sometime next month it's gonna be another one. So boopity boop. Preach. Till the wait.